drop 100 more records, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature.
It feeds your
if you
nature.
still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior.
Okay.
Said if they deleted his music
Talk
and
to me,
your
Drake.
music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you send him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor.
Bro,
When I say I
Whitney
hit
needs
your
to
back,
talk,
it's a
bro.
lot
If
safer.
Whitney is not talking right now,
I
bro,
promise.
she's making her mans look bad, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, Whitney.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working.
Whitney needs to
You would be a
fucking
worthy
say
competitor
something,
if I
bro.
was really a predator and you
If
weren't
that-
fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but
If that was my girl, I'd
It
be
is
hella
what it
mad,
is.
bro.
you definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like,
Why she ain't sticking
you
up
got
for me, bro?
10 more records to drop. The one before the
Crazy.
last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you. Bring you back
Drake
to the
is
game,
cooked,
like,
bro.
you
Drake
know,
is cooked.
but Just let me know when we're getting to the facts.
The nigga is cooked, bro.
Everything in my shit is facts.
The fact
I'm waiting
the,
on you to return the favor.
bro,
Like,
the fact he's actually out here using the Kendrick conspiracy is crazy, bro. I can't believe my goat is going like this, bro. Holy. It's crazy. Let's see what Academics is saying, bro. What's DJ Academics saying? We all know he's gonna be sucking Drake's dick right now, bro. We all know the man's gonna be sucking Drake's dick right now. Let's see what he's saying. DJ Academics.
Let me say this. It's kind of like the drops by each artist has been a little bit confusing. And I
Why
wish
though?
the Hard Part 6 was going against Meet the Grams. I don't know if I could do that, but this is like a battle. I don't know if we necessarily have rules like that. Let's put the two attempted club joints against each other, not like us against Family Matters. And let's put Meet the Grams versus the Hard Part 6.
Okay.
This is how I'm going to score him, okay? I'm going to put an X by the winner of each round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5 rounds. If, again, you could choose whether or not
Ak
to
is
count
cooked,
this first
bro.
round, but we're going to do it just for, argument's sake. Like that, let's give it an X, okay? Even though I think First Person Shooter is a more lyrical song, I think J. Cole, even though
Ak is cooked,
Cole,
bro.
whatever the case is, I think he's had one of the best
The
verses
boy Academics is
of
cooked.
the last year on First Person Shooter, but basically he ain't stand on shit. Like that was inciting shit, popping shit. He made a great moment, so we're gonna give Like That the win. All right.
I don't think. Okay,
Push-ups
yeah.
versus Euphoria.
I agree
In my
with that.
personal opinion, Euphoria is a slow song. It takes a while for you to get into the shit.
All
Not
right.
gonna lie, that third verse where the beat really gets aggressive, I do think Kendrick goes crazy. I do think Kendrick overall delivered a good conceptual diss, but I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga, like, if I gotta listen for 3-4 minutes to hear what you mad about, nigga, I'm sorry, dog. Push-ups was right to the point, violating all type of niggas. Metro, shut your bitch ass up and make some drums.
Hey,
nigga.
bro,
I'm
shut the
sorry.
f-
I'm giving Push-ups the win.
Ak
versus
is
Euphoria, even though
stupid
I
as
still
hell.
think Euphoria is a fire song.
Ak
Okay,
is
let's go to the
dumb.
next round.
This
is
nigga
only my
is
opinion.
dumb.
Y'all can go with y'all opinion.
Academics
Y'all
is
can listen to
compromised.
whatever song versus
What
whatever.
the
I'm trying to put
fuck?
shit
Ak
that
is
makes sense
compromised.
against each other. That's and the only two switches I made, I put Not Like Us versus Family Matters and the Hard Part 6 versus Meet the Grams. Okay. Next thing. Taylor Made Freestyle versus 616 in LA. I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all all know I've been a very huge proponent and favorite. I really like Taylor Made Freestyle. At that time, we got to think about the time. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna age, but if you were present in that time when people thought that Kendrick might not respond and Drake was really seeming super aggressive, like, yo, what's good? Where's the battle? Him dropping a really creative song using AI when people thought the initial disses may have been AI, and we heard some other diss songs that were AI that we realized weren't the artists. He utilized AI to change his voice to two legendary people from the West Coast to kind of give Kendrick a pep talk to kind of engage. Very creative, very lyrical. I liked it. Some people didn't like it. I liked it. 616 in LA. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think 616 in LA kind of was that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It was a timestamp record, beat Drake in his own game, even though Drake tried to beat Kendrick in his own game with like a AI Dr. Dre beat. I think Kendrick did an amazing job on 616 in LA, and I'm gonna actually go with 616 in LA. So if we're up to this point, I got it Kendrick 2, Drake 1. Here's the next one. We got Family Matters versus Not Like Us. Now, here's the thing, and this is why it was important for me to switch them. Because if it's Family Matters versus Meet the Grams, right? If I'm going sequentially and chronologically, Family Matters is a song that's almost a club-type bop, but it has 3 beat changes, right? Meet the Grams, it has about 3 or 4 verses, but I believe it's an Alchemist beat. It's like a little eerie beat. They're not in the same tempo. They're just very different songs. Maybe we should do that because I don't want to rewrite the battle. Actually, yeah, let me do that. Let's do that, right? Let's put Meet the Grams back up here, and let's put Not Like Us because we're gonna go sequentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Fleetio is a software solution that brings all of the pieces of your moving fleet into one centralized dashboard. Imported
Used to create Meet the Grams. Yo, you got a kid, blah, blah, blah. He sent the nigga off on a dummy mission. Also, Family Matters, the 3 beats changes, the drill beat in the middle is fire.
Bro, academics is compromised, bro. Nobody will tell me that this man is not compromised. It's crazy.
He's at New Hope King, blah, blah. Yo, Drake pulls up there. You feel what I'm saying? The van, even though it's not the same van, the replica of the Good Kid, Mad City van, grabs it, crushes one of them bitches, right? He puts, like, we ain't even getting to the full, like, little illusions in there. Yo, the ring he holds up at the end is almost, I don't even know if it's the same ring, but it's supposedly meant to symbolize the ring of Kendrick's baby mama, Whitney, basically saying, yo, listen, that engagement ring you gave her like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, nigga, I got it now, nigga. You ain't married that chick at all, right? Further poking into whatever situations they got. Again, I'm rocking with Family Matters over Meet the Grams. And if we're at that point, remember, it's 5 rounds so far. There's 10 songs. Like That, Kendrick. Push-Ups, Drake. 616, Kendrick. Family Matters, Drake. Then we get to this last round. We got Not Like Us versus The Hard Part 6. I'm gonna not vote on this round because both songs are very new and we just got The Hard Part 6. But I'll definitely tell you right now, everybody know I like this Not Like Us record. I think it's a outside record, and I'll even go so far to say I believe one of the reasons Drake had to respond so quickly with The Hard Part 6 is because Not Like Us is kind of giving me the vibes of what Back to Back did. It's the first diss song in all this shit that we're seeing outside activations. Niggas playing it in clubs.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
I remember when Back to Back came up.
That's crazy.
Hey, I'm a blog page, so I see people sending me their videos of them in the club, little whores and little street niggas, and they showing the crowd. And every time there was with Back to Back, it was like, yo, is that a world tour or your girl tour? Back to, like, yo, shit was going crazy.
You had to be outside to understand Back to Back, bro. You had to be outside. It's crazy.
I sent you DJ Head's number.
Hey, okay.
All right, let's see.
Thank you, and much appreciated. Hey, while I have you on here, can I just get your real quick thoughts? By the way, we're on stream. Can I get your real quick thoughts on everything going on, man?
Well, as DJ Head was saying, we did a little test pilot today, trying to do the daily hip hop debate.
Okay.
With me, Jeremy Hex.
Okay.
And DJ Head, obviously. So, you know, he came with his West Coast hoodie. I wore my Scorpion jacket, and we went at it, man. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
you were
So-
team, you were
He
you were
was
team
Team
Aubrey.
Drake.
You know,
What?
I'm always Team Aubrey, man. Even though, you know, the boy might not love me anymore.
Hey,
but, you know,
yo,
I
Elliot
support my
Elliot
boy,
is
but
compromised,
I
bro.
gotta say,
You
man, 'cause,
bum.
I'll be
Elliot
real,
is a
like,
bum.
this is obviously was taped this morning. So
The boy
I
is
didn't hear this
compromised,
song
bro.
that just came out. I actually am very disappointed in the song. I think that
Really?
He's
I
disappointed.
think
What?
That, like, the problem I've had with Drake with this whole thing is that he refuses to view Kendrick as a worthy opponent. He still keeps little broing him like we're in the Club Paradise days. You know what I mean? I just don't think that's the right strategy. I say in the thing that he needs to, you know, deliver bars and go
Okay.
at him. He had at
But
that
he
time
did, though.
before this record came out. He hadn't made he hadn't even made a record about Kendrick, direct to Kendrick yet.
True, he
He's
hasn't.
all
He
about
hasn't.
airing everyone out who's going against him. Obviously, there's a whole movement, and Metro orchestrated a lot of it, right? But you know, I just think he has a thing with Kendrick, and it goes back to when we did The Crown back in the day, where it's like he views Kanye as the measuring bar. He doesn't get why Kendrick is so big and why people love him so much and the type of music he makes and the success he has.
Wait,
He doesn't connect to it.
Well, isn't it like, you know, mutual? It doesn't feel like Kendrick, like, if I'm
Let me
listening to
check
Kendrick,
this
I
thing
think,
real
I think
quick.
a lot of people don't like Drake, but they all respect him. You can't not respect the boy because of what he's done.
Facts. You have,
Yeah,
bro. You have to respect Drake, bro.
I'm
Regardless of anything, bro, you have to respect what he's done.
I think you
But bro,
respect
he's
him.
cooked
I think
out
that-
here, bro.
I think- and
Drake
and
is
I don't
cooked right
buy the
now.
narrative when people always say, well, we
If
just
you
want
don't think Drake is
Drake
cooked,
that
bro,
stays and not
you're
the Drake that raps.
compromised.
I think people love some of those AM/PM records too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate when they say that whole, like, you know, he needs to just sing type shit. I think that's bullshit also. I think that, you know, we hear Drake bar people up. Drake is a great rapper. Kendrick is a great rapper. So yeah, if Drake does a great AM/PM song, whatever the fuck, I think Kendrick acknowledges that that's a great record and enjoys it. I think a lot of some Kendrick's content, like a Mr. Morale, To Pimp a Butterfly, I don't think Drake necessarily connects to it. I mean, this is all my opinion. You know?
Facts.
Hold on, sorry. Hey, real quick for everybody who's watching, I see some comments saying, "Who is this?" We got Elliot Wilson on the check-in.
The laugh chat, nigga.
Okay.
Literally,
We good.
pretty much. If we're gonna really think about journalism and
Okay.
hip hop, he's probably the GOAT. Like, you know.
Okay, the GOAT.
OGs of OGs, a guy
Crazy.
who, again, his hip hop knowledge and also credentials and what he's actually done. Probably also the guy, even contemporary wise, that probably has the most Drake
The greatest Drake
conversations.
interview. The greatest Drake interview maker. That's
Well,
me, baby.
Well, I think you've had the most Drake interviews, if we really on a cumulative level as well, and also like, you know.
Until I fucked that up, Ack. Until I fucked it up, Big Ack.
Well,
I messed it up.
Well, listen, no one's got one since then, so we don't know. You can't fuck. Hey, you can't fuck up something that's not existent. But okay, all right. You know, two things that I do want to kind of throw back to you.
Okay.
So a lot of people accuse me. They're like, "Yo, Ak, you're like Team Drake, and you're like biased." And I've told people like that's my favorite rapper, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can imagine it was
But
probably
bro,
difficult
Drake is everyone's
because
favorite
some
rapper,
shit
bro.
coming
Like
up
Drake's
when,
my favorite
you know,
rapper.
Jay-Z is like, you know, like Jay-Z's been the favorite for a lot of people, right? And
Wait, let me move this back.
what I've said in response is that,
All right.
you know,
This is
I think a
bad,
lot
this
of
is bad.
media, and you're
I'm
an
sick,
OG
yo.
of the OGs. And by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm not on Everyday Struggle without my man Elliot Wilson. Elliot Wilson has shown me nothing but love.
It's my Pokeball. It's
and-
my
You know,
Pokeball.
I crowned you number one in hip hop media today. I gave you the crown.
Shit.
You know that, right?
Hey,
listen,
I don't think
You
Ak is
you
number
Ack,
one
you
though.
number one. Say it with your chest. And I love Mouse, but you number one right now. You got it. You number one.
Hey, listen, I've realized that, and not as me being number one. I've realized that the platform and what it means in this issue, I feel is bigger than me, and I'm not. I won't take this moment to gloat or anything else. This
No,
moment
you're
is about the
pivoting.
culture.
You're turning this shit into Act Center and shit, and fucking having us call in and like,
Yeah.
you're a fucking brilliant dude. Very smart.
Yeah. No. It's more about the culture more than me. You know, I get on my big ass shit when necessary, but I do
My
know.
dog Wildin', sorry.
Yeah. No. I do know that this moment doesn't happen.
Hey,
if
look. The
everybody
waves coming
collectively in the
waves
culture
coming in.
doesn't do their
The
part
boy's
to,
been
to,
good,
to
though.
kind of almost bring music to the forefront, and I could never take. I don't care what it. I just
Hey,
can't.
give me
I
a
don't
sec.
take
Let me-
credit for that.
Let me listen to that Drake stuff again.
I love every
1
record
second.
that's come out in this battle, and I count even.
Alright, Drake, The Heart. You know what? Alright, you know what? Let me listen to BBL Drizzy. Hey, listen. This guy made a song and called it BBL Drizzy, bro.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in?
My goat!
90 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not far down. The ones that you get in your stories from, they all clowns.
My goat drop.
Preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week.
Hey, Bleed to say this week. That's crazy.
11 years old.
That's crazy.
We thought about giving
That's crazy, bro. My goat responded.
With investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration.
My goat responded.
The Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less
Bro,
inflation.
I am so happy, man. You don't even understand.
You dumb and reactive, nigga. I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying?
Dude waving a white flag is, bro, facts. I know.
You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother I, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major.
Drizzy.
I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not really Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like
I just joined. What are you doing
Album dropping soon. No
in the stream? Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. We're just, you know, we're reacting to Drake's response to Kendrick Lamar today, man. Hey, just, I don't know, write what you think. Who do you think is winning? Drake, Kendrick? Just let me know. Let me know in the chat. If you chat, I chat back. Let me know in the chat, bro.
The competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though, like.
Nah.
You got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop.
Bro, it sounds like Drake is copying Please, bro. I don't like that part. I don't like that part. Let's listen to Metro. Metro Fort Back, bro. Metro Fort Back. Let me read the chat. Okay. Kada is the embodying me.
They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with.
It hit different.
Oh, it's sex offender. And it was your mans. He was your boy.
That's crazy. The Chinese guy goes, that's crazy. Hey, that nigga got the best BBL in history. That's crazy, bro. Hey, but Kendrick also dropped this shit, bro. Kendrick dropped this shit and it's fire. Wait. We ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. Okay.
Hey, Monster on the beat, ho, Depot, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the body.
Kendrick is winning.
Watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
And it's probably A minor. Okay.
They not like us. They not like us.
Okay.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Okay.
They not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some P-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something.
Okay.
Since 2009, I had
let's hear what I
jumping.
can
You
say.
niggas will get
And then I
a wedgie. He
almost
flipped
looked
over
at
your
it
box.
where it's like, you know, obviously, like, we clearly would never want, like, some East-West shit again because of what's happened before. But it's like, there's a conglomerate and, like, I feel like Kendrick is representing the coast while Drake is kind of just standing alone. We don't even see any artists next to him.
Yeah.
We see, like, I see Roddy Ricch tweet out, yo, Compton's up, Crody. Like, I see Buster said, I had to hold it down for the West.
Crazy.
Like, I feel like Drake is kind of in this, and like, of course, he got like his team of like great producers, Boy Wonder.
Facts.
But you know, it's kind of like a man without an island, a man without a country. A little bit. It's like,
No, and also I think
he's going against the whole West. It feels.
Also, what I think you're hitting at is that, look, sometimes these things can get personal and get escalated, and real life tragedies can happen. So there is a concern there. I'm not of the mind when people say, well, this is just going to stay on wax.
Kendrick got to
we're all
respond
grown men, but
again.
unfortunately,
I don't know, bro.
that hasn't been our history in hip-hop, right? So
I don't know if Kendrick got to respond again, bro. Because if he responds, what is he gonna say? You know, like, because he killed him. He killed him already, bro. Kendrick already killed that nigga. He don't need to respond, bro.
I have those, like,
Think about it, please.
moments that you have to have.
Hey, what's good, chat? What's good, chat? Don't be scared to write in the chat. Hey, if you write in the chat, I chat back. What's up?
Whether the guy has a daughter or not, or whose father is the daughter of this, like, I don't care about that part. Like, I care about the content itself outside of that. And yeah, I think there's real life concerns if it continues to escalate, continues to get crazy. It is inspiring to me. I think we're all inspired as hip hop fans to just see Kendrick so active, you know. But again, there is a love for Kendrick in the West Coast. He's their king. He's their leader. He's their guy, and it's energized the city. So it has to be watched.
Mm. All right, man. Listen, I'm gonna
I'm
make
on the big axe stream, baby, the king of media, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, listen. This stream belongs to the people, and this is why no, I'm serious. I've been.
I don't know what the
people-
fuck these niggas talking about. Give me a second. Let me play that Kendrick shit again, bro. That shit is fire. Okay.
Aye. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Okay.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
A minor is crazy, bro.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hey.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something? P-Rest stands for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Think a better straighten they posture. Got favorites all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
Okay, Kendrick.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not.
Shit is crazy. Let me see what Ak is saying, bro. What's that?
People, you are not a good dad, blah blah blah. But one of the areas that stuck was this whole thing about this, hey, you're a creep who might be a pedophile. And I think Drake, to really get back to the core content of what he had to address it, right? And you know, even with the sample he used, Aretha Franklin, Prove It. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically saying, yo, number one, everyone's like overlooking what I did to you. With I wasted a whole song by you because you rapped a bunch of lies that I literally set up. And you know, I'm wondering if Drake is also looking at this to say, if Kendrick had like set me up to rap a bunch of lies about him, people would have gave him so much credit. While with me, they're not giving me the same amount of credit.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
see.
I don't think it's over, man. So if everybody's acting like it's over, I don't necessarily think it's over. I think we'll get more records, and this is gonna go down as the big one, man. I think this is setting the stage. I think it's gonna be clearly at the end of the day hip hop's greatest battle.
Hey,
And you know, I want before I go, because I know you got to do your thing. What do you think that this connects to the younger generation, or do they just feel like, you know, that's not important? This idea of like, I'm the best rapper, I'm #1 artist, and like, you know, I always felt like even when we were hyping Little Baby and he had his moment, it wasn't like Little Baby was like, I want to be I want to be viewed as number one in the game. I felt like, guys are about success, right? Future's successful. They've leveled up. The career goes up. But this idea that Drake, Kendrick, and Cole kind of, to me, have of this big three and who's number one and I'm number one, like, does that transcend to the next generation? Is this like our last great battle,
No, listen,
No, I don't think so.
Personally,
Last Great Battle was a stretch,
and
bro.
this is why it's important for you to, be a part of hip hop, and for you to cover the culture, study the culture. You need to know its past because everything is cyclical. I think in the last 3 to 4 years, we went through it's about street rap and a lot of like, we're just getting it, right? I think this is a pendulum switch where everybody, I'm telling you, from young to old, they are in tune into this conversation.
You got Big Elon, baby. X, you know what I'm saying? The tweets is watching.
Exactly. And I think what this is going to do is it's going to, at least for the next few years, give focus back on what rappers are saying and the art of what the rappers are doing in terms of lyricism. And if you've asked anybody, I think I've had this conversation. Shout out to my man Corday, who, he had called me like maybe a few weeks ago, and he was like, he was excited because he said he felt like people were starting to care about what people said again. And I think
bars and all that,
yes,
bars.
I think this is going to help catapult that wave, right? That's going to happen for another couple years. And yes, it's always going to go back to, all right, now let's get to some young nigga shit of some swag raps and like colored hair or whatever the case is. Then it'll get to some street shit. Then it'll always come back to the lyrics because this is always the most exciting part of music. Point blank, period. We're not here, we're not here talking about violence, court cases, point blank. We're not talking about these ancillary things that really we don't want to happen, but sometimes it's a part of the culture. We're talking about beats, lyrics, songs, competition, and this is the core essence, if you ask me, of what music and really being an MC is. Why people put pen to the pad or even get in the booth to even add vocals to an instrumental. So I think it's gonna switch.
I appreciate you, brother, man. I gotta pull up to the stream one time, man. We did your podcast, but one day I want to come to the crib and
come on.
The streamers, you know what I'm saying? These streaming kids, man. I gotta watch y'all, man. These streamers is out here killing it still.
Come on, man. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Appreciate you, OG.
All right, big guy.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
Shout out to Elliot, bro, for
Right.
giving it up for the streamers. Because I remember back in like 2 years ago, he was so mad at streamers and salty at streamers like Kai Cenat and all that stuff for getting the hip hop look, but him not getting the hip hop look. So shout out to Elliot on that one, bro.
Kendrick ain't dropped while I'm on time because I think this Not Like Us record is a coastal cultural party joint that he would be incentivized not to step on, but Drake needs to step on. So I think Drake probably has to drop not two more, but at least something else to try to switch up that dynamic. And I'm wondering if Kendrick continues his same pattern of, oh no, I'm just gonna keep dropping, especially when he got a record that's now starting to move. So we'll see. All right, let me call DJ Head. And by the way,
I don't know, man. It's a tough one, y'all. It's a tough one. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Who do you guys got winning right now? Who do you guys got winning? Chat, what's good? What's shaking people? Who have you got winning? Who have you got winning? Let's know. It's crazy. Kendrick easily. Bleeds, thank you, man. Kendrick? Bro, I have Kendrick winning as well, man. Anybody that says Kendrick is not winning is bugging. Anywhere that says Kendrick is not winning is bugging right now, bro.
give me 1 second, Chad.
Exposed Drake for a pad. It's crazy. It hit different. See the waves coming in?
Here we
See
go.
the waves coming
Y'all
in?
ready?
Holy. The boy is blessed, bro. I can't show y'all the waves yet, bro.
Greetings, DJ
I
Head.
just know it's coming in.
Greetings and salutations, sir.
Great.
My guy, first and foremost, I think this is our very first conversation. I'm very happy to have this conversation with you.
I think I might hop on
Well,
GTA.
I've seen like things sparingly
might
that
hop
you
on
were involved
GTA.
in. But one thing I definitely know we probably share in common is that there's a passion about music, and especially this time where music is being traded, and this is an epic battle of proportions. I like I like what you're doing is you're actually giving a voice and an opinion
Low key, Ak is the
that
biggest dick
seemingly
sucker.
is, people already say I'm like, yo, you're on Drake's side. You seemingly is coming from the other side, and I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matching of energies, but it's not our first conversation. I was on TMZ Hip Hop, and we had you on.
Yes.
And we had a conversation.
Oh, yes, sir. Yep. You're right.
When I was hosting that show, we had you on. We had a similar conversation.
If
It wasn't
you
about
see
these
this,
specific people, but
they
it
use
was a
it.
similar conversation. But two things. Full transparency. I have said disparaging things about you, and not necessarily in public, but just behind closed doors. But not because I don't know you and I don't dislike you. It was just certain things that would go on, and I was like, being somebody that I can't operate in the space that you operate in because I'm like outside and I'm around, and the lineage that I come from, I can't necessarily do and move how you move, and so I was judgmental in that way. So I just want to tell you personally that I have said those things. I meant those things, but that's kind of it. The second thing is when it comes to this, we're fans, bro, and you a fan of your guy. I mean, aren't you a Kendrick fan, right? That's fair to say.
No, I'm of course a Kendrick fan.
Bro, Ak is
Okay.
definitely not a Kendrick
I'd be
fan.
blasphemous if I was like, yo.
He
I
thinks
just-
we have
this
dickhead
guy
on our
who's also
forehead, bro, telling us
on
he's
the
a Kendrick
short list
fan.
of
That's
best
crazy.
rappers ever, right?
No, for sure. Okay, so fans of the culture, but one thing that people have overlooked in this whole situation is like these are my actual homies. Like we all started together. You know what I'm saying? Like TDE started in 2004. I was around since 2006. Like I'm on the Ab Soul album that we recorded in the back house. I did the first the interview that Dot did to change his name to Kendrick Lamar. We did on our show. It was before they were called podcasts, called Homegrown Radios on YouTube. So like these are my homies for real. You know what I mean? So it's personal. It's a personal thing, even though I'm able to be objective when it comes to the sport or the battle and the rap, stuff like that. But when it comes to like
Hey, let me know who you guys got
side and stuff
winning.
like that,
Let
I'm
me
the
see.
most biased nigga
Let
in
me
the
see.
industry, bro. I've been biased.
Let me see if I can set up a poll.
Like
Kendrick or
like
Drake.
I've had full crash out sessions with record labels arguing about our music and stuff like that because I was on iHeart. I was on the radio for 7 years here in LA. I just left last year or 2 years ago, whatever the case may be. But I'm completely 100% biased to everything West Coast, and that's just my brand. And also,
who you got?
for all
Guys
the
got
people
winning.
that knows you, when I say West Coast, it's not me uniting the coast against fucking New York, and it's not me uniting. It's not Voltron. We're not the fucking Avengers. It's just literally, and I explained this to Elliot earlier today. When I say West Coast, it literally just means amen. It means for sure. It means bet that. You know what I mean? Word, or however y'all would say it on that side. So whenever I end shit with West Coast, it's not like, yeah, everybody fuck them niggas. Like, that's not what I'm saying. So when it comes to this specific thing, though, I have been completely biased because you've been biased. And not necessarily to counter what your biases, but these are my homies, and I didn't see anybody else standing up for us from a media standpoint.
Do you think
we all
so?
know, like, I mean, from a media standpoint, who else has really gotten the street?
Well, maybe not on a bias level, but I feel like the majority of like all journalists that covers hip hop, especially the ones who've been around for a while, it always, and this is how I viewed it, it always felt like they preferred a artist that was more to that quintessential traditional concept of an MC like a Kendrick Lamar, as opposed to Drake, the guy from Canada who has had this like non-traditional run that's also a half a pop star. Like I feel like people have always respected the traditional MC over this new guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, I remember there was a time that it was almost blasphemous to say that Drake was one of the best rappers ever, like, or to even compare him to even a Jay. And I remember like I used to start throwing him in my top like my all-time top, like, you know, top 5 list or whatever.
Facts.
And I remember a lot of journalists.
Hey guys,
you know,
don't
everyday struggle. People
please,
like,
please
yo,
like and
your
subscribe
list is
the
kinda
video.
Like whack for even having
let me know
somebody
your
like that in
let me
it.
know your
But I think
suggestions.
over
Let me know
time,
what's
with
going
his
on.
consistency and, you know, with his dominance, people accepted it. So, you know, I've never thought that he was the favorite by even journalists or like our most media personality perspective. So yeah, of course, sometimes I'm loud and vocal,
Facts.
not only because he's my favorite, because I'm like, hey, in this battle, right? You know, I said this to Carl Cherry today. I said, Carl, even though he's been more popular don't mean you're the favorite. He was the underdog going into the Meek battle, because everyone kept saying Meek was the guy with nappy braids who used to rap on the corner. This other guy was the guy from Degrassi who, yeah, he does some great songs, but battling is like, it's almost like it's in the DNA of an MC, right? It's in the DNA of the culture. And I do think that people always thought that Drake was just too much of a pop guy to really get the battle scars or even the battle rep for doing all that. Of course, he proved himself, but going against Kendrick, I thought a lot of people said, yo, Kendrick's going to take this guy's head off. Kendrick is the quintessential traditional MC.
Correct. And but you know why you feel that way though, right?
Why?
Tell me.
You feel that way because you respect Kendrick's hip hop more than you respect Drake's hip hop. So you automatically come in with that perspective. Is that fair to say?
Facts.
Okay. That's a really interesting point.
Very
and it's not necessarily
articulate,
that I
bro.
respect
Very
it.
articulate.
I feel that, again, it's like me in media, right? My path to where I've gotten isn't traditional, right? Like, if my story of getting to where I got to in media was, yo, I used to carry crates for Sway, and then he, you know what I mean, I used to like be interning for him and like be his assistant, and then he gave me a chance on the radio, and I kind of proved myself, and I grinded up, and I did like 15 different cities bouncing around before I got a major chance. I think a lot of people would be like, yo, you've kind of earned your keep, right? When I look at Drake, I think people look at his non-traditional route, and it's not like, for me, I can't say I respect it less than Kendrick. I'm probably more identified with it than Kendrick because it's the non-traditional newer route that, you know, people might be a little bit uncomfortable with kind of co-signing.
No, I feel that. I get that. That makes sense. But here's the thing though. So it's the same point I made to Elliot earlier, right? When you take that approach, is it fair to say like people are just satisfied that Drake took the fade, right?
Yeah, of course.
People are like, oh, you know what? Drake went outside and caught the...
Facts. I agree with that, bro.
So lights off. No.
Alright. Teleport. Right on. Bro. I don't even get up and I just die. Holy.
They're not going to look at it like that because they automatically have doubt.
I'm following, and then, okay, I'm following, and you're making sense. Go ahead.
Okay, so that makes sense. So that being said, when they look at Drake in this whole thing, a lot of people are looking at him like, oh, at least Drake went and caught the fade. The only reason why you might feel that way is because you automatically have doubt in his ability to perform. Does that not make sense?
Not necessarily his ability. Well, not at this point in his career, right? Like if Meek had beat him, I would be like, yo, this guy's you know, as he said, yo, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. Like I would have said, yo, the half rapper, half singer just at least pulled up for the fade. I think at this point, we kind of look at Drake after a few battles and like, it's no way you could be like, oh, we're just glad you took the fade. You know, like Drake has kind of proved himself.
Oh
shit!
Years.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
spawn.
Common. I mean, him and Joe had a little small skirmish, even though some people said, he could have continued with
Jesus.
Joe. Pusha T. Of course, Meek Mill. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is why, people can call me biased all they want, but this is why I kind of ride with my favorite rapper. And it's not like, what people like. It's like basketball. Like, if you like LeBron and you feel he's fearless, like you like what he represents. That's how I kind of look at Drake. He's never ducked the fade. So if maybe it was early on in his career, but like, damn, at least he fought. Like now, actually, of course, Kendrick, who we look at as being so, capable and competent. Yeah, of course, him just sparring with Kendrick is like, I told you my guy's like that. But if he had ducked Kendrick and I saw him squabble with everybody else, I would have definitely held it against him, right? I think Kendrick is just up a level that as long as, and this has been my demeanor, I can be honest about it. I just don't want my guy to get embarrassed. If this ends with a bunch of 10-9, no, I'm serious. If it ends with a bunch of 10-9 rounds, and you don't want those joints where you can argue it to eternity on who really won, I'm cool with that. Because I don't know if either or will deliver the knockout punch, but if my favorite rapper gets demolished, it would make me feel and look away when I'm looking at him as a rapper. Yeah.
Wait, I need to put full screen on my.
No, I get it. I understand your perspective, but I'm just saying, I don't want that to be misconstrued in the conversation, because that's how people are looking at your boy. And the thing is, no one expected. Well, that's not true. You expected him to come out victorious. Is that a fair assumption?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you think he was victorious?
I don't think the battle is done. I can tell you where I feel like it's at currently, but I absolutely do not think this is
bitch ass nigga.
And last night I've said this publicly. I ain't sleep too well because I was one. It's me also being honest. I didn't know if Drake was gonna probably look at 3 tracks in a row by Doc and say, yo, he's doubling down on a point that I really don't even want to be fucking with. I have nothing to lose or nothing to gain, everything to lose. Let me just, I've kind of got my shit off. Let the people decide, but I'm out of here. When I seen him respond today, I know he's still in it to squabble. And that makes me excited because I'm going to be honest with you. I thought after those 3 Kendrick tracks, he was going to be like, I'm good. But nah, he's still in this, which you know what this means? Bro, this shit is nowhere near over, at least on his part, because, it's either one of these guys got to bow out or we got to get a knockout punch. Do you think this is over?
Yes.
I heard you say that on the Instagram live. Why?
Like I said on my live, I have it on the good authority that it's a wrap, and he lost and he's cooked.
Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean he's not going to respond?
That means that exactly what I said. Quote it verbatim. He's cooked, he lost. That's what that means.
Holy, Kendrick's not responding.
You can't drop a record that pertains to that opinion.
Now, if he continues to antagonize, then that's different. But if that was what was it, the Hard Part 6? If the Hard Part 6 is his response,
yeah,
it's over.
Why? So
do you like that?
I thought it was a formidable response. Again, what are we putting that against? To me, I think Meet the Grahams is a null and void song. That song is littered half with lies that was set up by Drake. He literally exposed it in the Hard Part 6. Yo, you bit the bait. I planned the bait. You bit the bait. That song is it's a fictional story. Like, I remember listening to that song for the first time. I'm like, damn, it's almost like, it's like this eerie bedtime story that Kendrick is kind of delivering. Yo, you got a daughter. Yo, this is going on. Now we get to find out Drake basically set all this shit up. I'm sorry. I thought that was a great chess move. Even though, by the way, I think Kendrick's making amazing chess moves as well. But how are we just saying it's over? Not Like Us. That is to me, that's a hit record. I think definitely a hit record for the West. I think it will go beyond the West. The Hard Part 6, I think a lot of people, include me, when it comes to like what we wanted to hear from Drake. Hey, you popped out with push-ups,
Ooh,
which means you're
we
probably
traded.
looking to try to create bops already. We want to hear you rap. Tailor-made freestyle, you were rapping, but you used AI with Snoop Dogg's voice and Pac's voice. We want to hear you rap, right? And that's why some people were saying, including me, timestamp record. I think a timestamp record is still coming, but just like how Kendrick did 616 in LA,
That guy's
the
cheating.
hard part
What
6 is
the
a counter.
fuck was that?
Why not?
Nigger.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. Up until today, okay? Up until the hard part 6 drops, where did you have this battle?
Did that little kid just call me pussy? Your mom's a
Advantage
pussy.
Kendrick.
Dickhead, your mom's a fucking
Where do you
pussy.
have the battle now?
Stupid.
I still may have advantage Kendrick still.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, what is there to do after that? If you, well, I don't know, like, I'm not even being.
I don't even know what to do.
I swear to you, I'm not trying to disrespect you. Yeah. But have you ever been in a physical fight before?
Yeah.
Okay. When you lose a fight, or you're losing a fight, like, what is there after that? Other than violence? Like, what do you do after? You keep fighting? Do you fight until the next morning? Do you, like, what's the play?
Wait, but until about 4 days ago,
It doesn't even
Drake
show
was
I've
winning.
killed anyone.
No, I understand that. But I'm talking about if me and you are having a physical fight,
Yes.
right? You're down on the ground and I'm beating the shit out of you.
Yes.
And I clearly have the advantage, right?
Okay.
And I stop beating your ass.
Okay.
Do we continue?
Okay. No. At that point, the fight is over. So it sounds like you're telling me that Kendrick is back. Yeah, if Kendrick stops right now and we have to call it, yeah, I'll call it for Kendrick. But I don't think Drake is done. Kendrick just dropped 3 in a row. Kendrick just dropped 3 in a row and also try to step on his release. I don't think the hard part 6, I think the hard part 6 was to nullify an angle that Kendrick was taking. You keep calling me a pedophile. You keep saying I'm into minors. I like weird things that
These
it's
kids
just,
are racist.
as a
What the
man,
fuck
that's
did that
just
kid
not even
just say?
something you want to even be able to, you don't even want to,
Ooh,
nobody wants on your
Jesus, what?
jacket, but you don't even want to have to dignify that with a response. Let's get that out the
Bro.
way, but we still squabbling. I think Drake drops again.
If you think that's how it works, then I mean, I guess that's how it works for you, fam.
Okay, what was the knockout punch for you for Kendrick? You tell me. Which one? Which
you
record?
just said, what did you just say about Not Like Us? What are the 2 points you just made about it?
I said Not Like Us is a record that is an activation of this back and forth that it brings it into, it's one thing you're just streaming the shit, it's another thing when you see parties and clubs going up over it. You see neighborhoods getting active to it. That's a hit, right? Now, I think it's definitely a hit on the West Coast. We'll see if it actually goes all across, the U.S., right? If they start bumping that shit in Atlanta, we'll see. What I'm trying to say is...
I think it's going to chart.
Of course it's going to chart. All these songs are going to chart, like if they put it on DSPs. But here's the thing. The first song that was like that was... Okay, we get like that, but then Push-Ups was of that ilk. I'm not saying Push-Ups is not like us, but it was of that ilk. So you trying to tell me that if Drake right now on Monday morning, which Monday's like tomorrow, or let's say Tuesday or Wednesday, or maybe even Friday, Drake drops a whole banger. You trying to tell
this
me
kid
if
is
he's dissing
cheating his
Kendrick,
ass off,
and
bro.
that's a club banger too. You're trying to say that the fight was over? Because what I'm saying is that Drake showed me with the hard part 6, he's not done with this issue yet.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, but I heard what he said on Family Matters. He said he was about to go on vacation, and then this must have been the quickest vacation. He dropped a day later.
So is he indecisive, or like, I don't understand?
That nigga's chatting. Hey, listen, until he doesn't drop, when he doesn't drop, and hey, you know me, I'm big with the countdowns. Hey, it's been 3 weeks, it's been a month, this thing ain't dropped, he's bowing out. But
So when do you stop the countdown?
Say again?
When do you stop the countdown?
When it's clear that this person, it's like a standing 8 counter. We're doing, you got knocked down, are you gonna get up, or are you not only get up, are you getting up to fight? Again, if he responded to Not Like Us in less than 24 hours, what makes you think that he's done?
I mean,
Was
listen, as far as I know,
Hey, nothing much.
And
How's your day going, Matt?
if he
Matt Cole?
I feel you like I feel like you're waving a white flag for Kendrick because there's
I'm
nothing. Hold on.
I listened to the hard parts, and that's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like
Oh,
he said, "Man, I'm just, you know." It didn't. To me, it felt very,
No
very
way, I
like
just died.
Dreamville Fest, like, you know.
What? No, stop it.
Oh shit.
Nah, stop it. Hey,
It's
hey,
GTA, in
hey,
case
I'm
you're
glad
wondering.
you said
it's
going
GTA.
into this conversation you're openly
Oh,
biased, so I can't even say you're wild.
Well, no. My bias is I'm able to have objective conversation.
Are you kidding me? You think that this song was like the
What
Dreamville
the-
apology?
Well, no, the song is twofold, right? The first part of the song is him. First of all, I think that you lose anytime you go on defense in the way that he's gone on defense.
Okay, that's a critique I have for Drake. I don't think he should have addressed it, but I do think. Go ahead.
So when you go on defense in that way, to me, you're no longer the aggressor. And I said, I don't know if people were posting the tweet that I said when it first started. His best course of action is to go on full aggression.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Course of action. That's the best. That's gonna fare best for him in this situation. He didn't do that. He placated the whole thing, was lackadaisical about everything.
I'm gonna kill that
I thought
bum.
it was jokes, memes.
Yeah,
You can't. That's not what this is. Okay, on no level is he gonna out hip hop that. On any level, it's never gonna happen. Okay, now
I personally think he could out rap him, out hip hop it might lend to other things.
You think that Drake can out rap Kendrick Lamar?
Absolutely.
Why are they
I would
just
never
roast?
ever thought that he could beat the nigga in a battle if I didn't think he could out rap him.
Why are they roasting me,
If
bro?
it's just raps,
Well,
yes. Now in
to be
terms of
fair,
go ahead.
Wait,
to be fair,
crosshairs.
that's fine if you think that. That's your opinion. But we all used to
I
shit
need
on
my
ourselves before we
crosshairs
potty
large.
trained. So what I'm saying is,
Okay.
if you think that Drake can out rap Kendrick Lamar, then I don't really know if there's further conversation because that's a delusion, right?
Well, you're saying it's a delusion, but if we're actually and this is me saying that I'm still giving a slight advantage to Kendrick, but Kendrick ain't winning just off rapping. The nigga is winning off saying you have a 11-year-old child, you're a pedophile. He's winning off of like really on some gossip shit. Let's be honest. If what Kendrick is winning off is two things: gossip, which are mostly lies, and secondly, hey, let me try to step on your releases, which is outmaneuvering, just like Elliot Wilson just came on here and said. It's not that he's rapping so spectacular that we're like, oh my God, Drake, you cannot rap with this. Come on, do you really think that, brother?
I think that Drake is a dope rapper. I think that Drake is a dope songwriter. I think that Drake is he can be a dope MC. I think that he makes great songs and bops. Like I've said numerous times over the last month,
what gun is that?
Make it bop,
bro, let me change my
Same gun you got,
Leave
shitter.
this alone.
Shut your mom's ass
Leave
up,
this
bro.
alone. This is not for
Dickhead.
you over here. When it comes to
Why are they
rapping,
roasting
when it
me
comes
for,
to
bro?
strategic movement, I'm not even talking. Fuck the gossip and all of on both sides. Fuck all of that. I'm not
You
even
were that
talking about
yee
that.
ass
I'll stick to
haircut,
what
too.
you and Elliot spoke about when it comes to the strategy and when it comes to hip hop. It on no level can he fuck with that. On any level. And that's not even me being biased.
Behind you.
That's my true hip hop opinion.
And that's why I've always said there's an entire group of people that, this battle is going to be decided in the court of public opinion. You have an entire group of people who think like you, that
I suck at
believe
this
that
game.
Drake can't rap with Kendrick. Those people's minds
Holy, is
they
that
have
kid
already
playing
made up their
Fortnite?
mind that one rapper is so lyrically superior that the other guy can't even come close. So, do we need to even have a battle if that's the opinion?
Holy.
I don't know why
Fuck
he
that
engaged in
pig.
the first place. Keep it above.
I fucking hate that pig.
What?
The thing is, bro, this is not a winnable thing. The only path, bro, listen to me. The only path to victory is to go do what he does. I'm gonna give you my opinion, and this has nothing to do with the homies or anybody else. This is DJ Head's own one man opinion, right? My opinion is that he allowed his ego to get baited into a hip hop battle in which he is not equipped to handle. He should have played his game. anytime if you watch, like the playoffs are going on, anytime you watch, we got beat by the Nuggets. Anytime you watch Denver play, they play their game. They never play anybody else's game. It's slow, it's boring. It reminds me of old San Antonio games. If he would have just played his game and made the box, made the hit records, played the chart game, do what he does best, I think he would have had a better shot. Playing hip hop,
cheating, bro.
if you try to come play this game, you're gonna lose. And he did.
What? They're saying I'm cheating. How?
You know what's so interesting? And, again, that's why when I was talking to Elliot, and Elliot said Drake doesn't respect
This guy said I'm
Kendrick.
cheating. Hey, wait. Did your buddy say I'm cheating?
I think it's the opposite way around.
Oh, I was
And
like,
think
what the?
most even
I was like, what the
Kendrick fans
fuck?
don't respect Drake. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Like, first of all, this is my opinion, obviously not Drake, because Drake never believed in no goddamn Big Three. Okay, this whole Big Three fabrication was Jermaine Cole out of North Carolina came up with that bullshit. Okay, now if I am to be honest,
This
right,
kid
and
is
this
cheating,
me
bro.
being very non-biased. I know, yes, he apologizes in third. If I'm judging,
Oh yeah, that dude in the
rapping
red.
from all three individuals.
Yeah, the dude in red
J.
is
Cole has
cheating,
been
bro.
rapping better than Kendrick. And
Hey, the dude in red is
in
cheating,
the
bro.
last year and a half, factual, it's not even close. Okay, well actually no, let me not say something. But he's been the best rapper in terms of
Yeah, bro.
verse, bar for bar.
Bro.
And we
The
could go
dude in
back
red
to,
is cheating,
Messing
bro.
Around with Big Steppers. We go to all Drake's album, and we could
Yeah,
go
let's all kill the
what,
kid in red. Just kill the kid in
Cole
red.
offered.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Alright,
kind of
bet,
like
bet.
mind-boggling to me that you just think that
Let's
Drake
kill
has
it.
just never been in the realm of Kendrick, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, well, I will clarify then, please.
I clarified. I said I think Drake is a dope rapper. I think Drake is an MC.
Okay,
I
but
think
is
he's
he in
a
the
dope-
realm of Kendrick?
What do you mean the realm?
So I mentioned the three rappers, and I said, hey, listen, at least in the last year, Cole been got it. I think he's been like the best with the pen. There's been times that I believe Drake has been the best with the pen. I could probably go back to like maybe, 2014 around Untitled, Unmastered. Not Untitled, To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh,
I think Kendrick, not only creatively, I
That kid
think
is
his
good.
pen was just so sharp on anything he was doing at the time. I think all three have had their
Holy.
moments, but all three of them could compete with each other. I'm acknowledging
we're
that
killing each
Kendrick
other
could
back
compete
now.
with Drake, but I'm acknowledging that Drake could compete with Kendrick. It seems like you're saying Drake was either on some bullshit thinking he could compete with Kendrick because that was never the case. I'm wondering why you think that Drake could not compete with Kendrick. And I'm wondering if this is
Alright,
just a
2 in a row.
current thing or you thought he never could.
I think that Drake can't compete in Kendrick's game.
Okay, that's a whole different ball game of what you're talking about. So, what's Kendrick's game, and are you talking about like his strategy, maybe necessarily, or his disposition towards a battle?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, and it's gonna come out anyway because I said it on the show that me and Elliot did. Okay. I used to believe that Drake was highly intelligent. I still think he has intellect. I used to think he was extremely intelligent. Okay. I now my opinion has shifted a little bit in thinking that he's more witty, cunning, and has intellectual prowess, but not necessarily an intellect. And that comes from the vantage point of just watching the strategy of it, right? Because it's still strategy. But my homies, and I'm not speaking for them, but these are some of the most smartest people I've known in my entire life when it comes to being intellects, students of the game, the way they study, the way they approach things, the strategy
Bro,
behind
that kid
everything.
is
Their
doing
strategy
crazy,
incorporated in everything is what you saw.
That
It's
kid
not
is
a class of strategy. Do you agree?
Oh, that kid is crazy.
Strategically, Kendrick has been top tier.
Jesus.
Okay, thank you. So that being said, I'm not saying that in the quote unquote realm of any realm specific to this battle, Drake has displayed that. I think that when he allowed, and I don't know him, and I don't know him. From the outside looking in, it looks like he allowed his ego to be baited into Kendrick's world in a hip hop battle, and he got outmaneuvered and outclassed in every way.
I'll respond to that by saying, I think that maybe his only misstep is not realizing that because Kendrick is seen as the quintessential traditional MC, and you are not seen in that ilk, you are never going to get the
Jeez,
same
everyone's
type
just trying
of
to kill me
like
right now,
like
bro.
you know, I watched your Twitter all throughout this shit, and I remember the first tweet I had to make fun of because you know when Kendrick dropped like that. Remember, this is a featured verse. Like Drake is bombed on every nigga. Drake is, you know, Drake been literally giving niggas wedgies on tracks his whole career. I could load every gun with bullet and fire backwards, still won't lose a fucking rapper. He been telling these niggas, what up? Y'all niggas can't do nothing and you need me. Yo, you need me more than you hate me. He's been doing it his whole career. All right, bet. First person shooter comes, all good. Then we get like that. I've always said Kendrick great at moments, not great. He's great at moments. I didn't know at the time, is he great at disses? When he drops like that, everybody says, yo, is Drake gonna respond? Oh, Drake is shook. Keep in mind, the nigga who's never ducked the fade. Win, lose, or draw. He never ducked the fade, but now he was scared. I watched you even tweet after Drake dropped push-ups, and we're like, Kendrick, finally, you can't just drop a song, make a moment, and disappear. When are you gonna come to play? You know what you tweeted? Nah, man, cook food take long, this and third. And it's obviously Kendrick did drop, but this is the point I'm trying to make. The rules I've seen seem to be skewed and different when it comes to dots than when it comes to Drake. If Drake had did some shit, if Kendrick had did some shit that had Drake rap about some fictional shit, and he had planted some shit that Drake made a whole diss song, say Family Matters was about a whole lie, some bullshit that just got planted, and Drake rapped about it, thought he got him, because that wasn't supposed to be a gotcha moment. Meet the Grahams was pretty much trying to recreate the story of Adonis, which clearly and obviously had Drake really fucked up at the time. Kendrick tried it, except he fell for the banana in the tailpipe. It didn't work, and he rapped lies and fell into Drake's plan. If Kendrick did that, people would be calling him a genius of the highest of heights. Yo, this guy's like, he's Einstein level. When Drake does it, they're like, whatever. What I'm trying to say is it's harder to impress the peanut gallery for Drake than it is for Kendrick. Kendrick, am I lying? Kendrick gets allotted more. He gets allotted more leeway. He gets applauded for less. And by the way, I'm not saying that to say he's subpar. He's done an amazing job on timing. He's also done a good job maneuvering and also realizing this is hip hop. Sometimes the lies can work, right? Hey, put it like this. He's painted a whole picture of Drake being a pedophile. Drake ain't no goddamn pedophile. But it's a salacious enough comment where, if people can find slight enough credence to it, they're gonna run with it. Yo, you killing Drake. Damn, let's make some memes about it, right? We get it. Yo, he has a kid. Bro, the nigga don't got an 11-year-old kid. It's a lie. Actually, Drake set you up to say the bullshit, and people still giving him credit. They're still looking for the kid like it's actually real. What I'm saying is that, for whatever reason, Kendrick gets a lot more leash in terms of he gets a longer rope to do what he wants to do. Drake is held to a different standard. Am I wrong?
He called me a name ass, we're gonna fucking kill that bitch.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And it's multiple reasons.
And be honest.
Multiple reasons. I do believe that some people have had their issues with Drake and what he represents in the culture. I do believe part of it is also his success. I said to Carl Cherry today, I said, Carl, let me tell you this. So me and Carl were talking numbers today. And Carl tells me what Family Matters does first full day on Spotify versus what Euphoria did. Euphoria did 9.8 million. Carl, forgive me if I don't know if I know you didn't really want me to say the numbers, but Drake did about like 5 million or so. It's not final because he said he was gonna get numbers on Tuesday or whatever.